Yo, 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 what it do, what it is, y'all? It's your boy Telemate Rock. You're now tuned into the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Y'all already know the vibes. It's K Quick in the building. And I guess this is the show of the faceless ones. And the other one that's not talking is the Madam Fertile, you know, the one spreading civilization throughout the metropolitan. Oh, she's talking now. Never mind. Go ahead.
Talking at first, I accidentally muted myself. I said, "Hey, y'all, this is me. I'm coming. How you doing? It's Thursday. I hope y'all woke. It's been a week, but we are here."
Indeed.
Yeah, man. So how's everybody feeling?
I'm highly upset.
Okay.
Well, not highly upset, but all right, so far in 2025, I think we all can agree inflation sucks, correct?
Sure.
So I went, now I go to the gym. So I start on the way to the gym last evening. I was like, I need some new headphones. So I stopped at Wally World. And I decided to get me some skull candies. Now, there's a specific kind that I like getting. They run around $14 with tax, 15 something, so on and so forth.
Pause.
These same headphones are now 19 something, and with tax, they are roughly $23, $24. Really? I know that's us. I know there ain't no eggs or nothing like that, but it's the principle. It is the principle. And why? Man, you know what? Yeah. Next person, please. Next person. And yes, I'm using those headphones right now, but still, that ain't the point.
Well, you know, my ex-girlfriend used to refer to me as skull candy.
You know what? Hold on. There. I still got the power. Forget this BS.
No.
We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. And he changed his he changed the face.
Well, I was going to say, I'm sitting here while you was talking, looking at myself, and I peeked in, right? And I look like mini producer.
Wow. Shout out to Mini Producer, though, too. We got a show on TLC. Shout out to Mini Producer.
I need to take my braid out because I'm looking a little bald-headed. I need to take
You
this
got
braid out.
You got to part it on the other side.
Yeah,
I
but
think I'm
no,
gonna take my braid out because yeah, I'm looking a little bald,
your queen's lock.
little Domish over here. I'm gonna have to change that.
I think you should do something different. You need to braid it. You need to braid it in reverse. You need to have the tail hanging down front. Yes, that need to be hanging over your forehead.
We would call it the scorpion.
Right? We set trends around here, Weezy. Do your part.
I just don't. I cut the camera on. I was like, oh wow, I look like a Dom.
So you gonna do it or not?
No, I don't want a girlfriend. I just about to take my braid out because we don't need those type of looks.
Yeah, she ain't looked like that since she was pimping.
Sheesh.
And I had a head full of head in down my back.
Lord.
Curls and all. It was real, baby.
So back then, she didn't look like a pimp, and she was pimping. And today, she looks like a pimp, but she's not pimping.
Quick, back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm how they all want me. So get it straight.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike.
281-330-8004.
You had to be a dumbass to give your name out on the song. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I actually called the number. The number still works, but it belongs to like well, like due to when I first called it back in the day, it gave me some random voice message due to saying that this call can't be accepted due to an astronomical amount of calls. Like, no duh, you put it on a platinum album,
Yeah.
so now you don't want to accept calls.
So look,
It belongs.
you
No,
got
go ahead, bro.
you got a chance to talk about some shit that grinded your gears. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
I want to kick the show off with the first topic that kind of ruffled my feathers a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I want to talk about the GOAT himself, Mr. LeBron James, and how he approached Stephen A. Smith courtside of the game.
Interesting situation.
Absolutely. You can tell during, if you've seen the footage, you can tell by the body language that it was a serious conversation, and LeBron was on some no nonsense shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew somebody was going to pull up on Stephen A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He was trying to keep it to himself, but of course, there's cameras everywhere, and it went viral. And now he was forced to explain himself. LeBron James came to him not as a man, but as a parent, to tell him to leave Bronny James' name out of his mouth, to watch what he say, and he was standing on business. Okay, I gotta say, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was highly fucking disappointed.
In who?
LeBron James.
All right, continue.
LeBron James. Why? Because yes, that is your son. But understand, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. You created this narrative. You said that whoever drafts your son, you're gonna go play 1 year with your son and you'll do anything, right? Then you went on to say that your son is better than any player in the NBA right now. You feel me? Which put a microscope on your son. So when your son came into the league and didn't live up to the hype that you projected, now he's the talk. Nigga, eat that shit. You feel me? You can't be a parent when your fucking child is your coworker. How you gonna go at a media personnel for reporting basketball? Your son's a basketball player. You're a basketball player. You're just as worse as these fucking young youth parents running up to the coaches and shit on sidelines. Cut that shit out, bro.
Facts.
Like real shit. Cut that shit out because you look real bad. You look petty. You get what I'm saying? You look like you just threw a tantrum just because a man told the truth about your son. There's no doubt that Bronny James is going to get it together and he's going to be a great basketball player. There's no doubt. We see that he needs development. But once again, your son got into the league off of your name. You feel me? Your son is in your shadow. By you going to a fucking media personnel and so-called quote-unquote standing on business man time, all because he's reporting about your son, bro, that was some sucker shit, bro, and you lost respect for me for that. I digress.
Well, you pretty much said the whole situation. I mean, I agree. Because if anything, he also made Bronny look kind of crazy because let's just be honest here. Stephen A. Smith did not do anything that he hasn't done to every NBA or sports player while he was speaking on them ever since he's been with ESPN or ever since he's had a platform. He's done the same thing with everybody. And now that your son is now an adult and a professional sports athlete, that does not save him, or that does not, and the fact that he's your son, that does not shield him from criticism, that does not shield him from opinions, that does not shield him from being reported on because he is a public figure. And what
that
you
makes
do,
that makes the eye go on him more.
Right. And what you do in the public is open season for all news and media vessels. So that also shows lack of professionalism to you, Mr. LeBron James, because you are unable to separate business from being a father. Everything that's reported by the media, that's basketball related. Yes, Stephen A. Smith is too dang extra for his own good, but nobody else. If everybody knows he's just doing his job, he's media. And for real, he's the primary example of barbershop talk. How he speaks is how everybody in every barbershop or any sports circle around the world speaks.
No. God damn it, quick. Now you ruffled my feathers. Don't
what
disrespect.
did I say now? I was on your side. How do I ruffle?
Now, and the only reason why I said that is because you can't say that Stephen A. Smith is normal barbershop talk. You feel me? A lot of people in barbershop, they spew out what they hear, they repeat. They really don't know facts. If you really listen to, hold on, let me finish. If you really listen if you really listen to Stephen A. Dissects everything. He's a man that speaks on fact and fact alone.
Well, if you had let me finish, I was going to get to that.
Go ahead.
But anyhow, his energy is barbershop talk. The only difference is he's a professional analyst. Thank you for letting me finish in that, Rock. But anyways, he's a professional analyst whose job is to stay on top of all sports. He doesn't just speak on basketball. He speaks on boxing and everything under the sun that he finds interesting in this athletic world. So anyhow, I say all this to say this. If you didn't press him when he was speaking about you, let your son receive the same criticism that everybody in the NBA does. And I digress.
Y'all didn't say it though. I ain't got nothing to say. It's like so I do. It's like
that was a change of heart.
I know because I just thought about it. Because he's acting like the parent that knows their child be acting up in school, but still act the fool when the teacher says something about them acting up in school. Like they don't know the child crazy. So yeah, that's how he was acting. That's all I have to say.
I got more. I ain't done with his ass. Bring that ass here, boy. And it was completely unprofessional. You feel me? That was some bitch ass shit. You ran up on a nigga on a public, and I ain't saying I'm not. Fuck who they is. All right, let's take their stature out. You ran up on a grown man at a basketball game in the public eye with aggression. You forced that man to make a decision. Am I going to be cool? Because according to Stephen A. Smith, he was with his agent and somebody else of importance. So you forced this man to swallow his pride and his ego and to just listen to you flex, and you walked away holding your nuts like you the man? Like, nah, bruh. You could have called that man. You could have pulled up on him. Y'all could have had a one-on-one conversation. But you choose to do that in front of everybody. I'm going to be honest with you. He only did that because it was Stephen A. Smith. He wouldn't have did that shit to Shaq.
Absolutely not.
Shaq would have knocked his big ass out. And see, to me, that's some bully shit. And I don't fuck with that shit.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Nah,
y'all,
that ain't where it's
y'all
at.
Y'all already know how I feel about that stuff, so I ain't got to speak on it.
Yeah, man. Worry about winning another championship with Luka and getting your son together so they don't have to talk about him in that way.
That part. Because for real, y'all making my team look crazy. I'm a Lakers fan. And bro, I'm disappointed. You know what? I'm about to get into a Lakers rant, so let me not. That's off subject. Continue.
Enough with Captain Save a Hairline. And let's move on
crazy.
To next subject before he want to run up on me and run the fade. And you know who I'm gonna call? You know who I'm gonna call?
The Ghostbusters.
No, I'm gonna call Jeanne White, that same teacher in Florida who was arrested last weekend for child abuse. And guess why?
I know why.
She was
She was,
setting up fades for the
she was,
kids.
yeah, running the classroom fight club.
Can we say that she's the GOAT? Can we
She's
say
something.
that?
Well, obviously somebody snitched because if it was professionally organized, nobody would find out,
You know who snitched?
or nobody,
Parent-
or it wouldn't
the-
leak. I should say.
It was the parent of the child that got his ass whooped. That's who snitched.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
So let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, it was inappropriate because it happened in school. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna give y'all no fluff. I ain't gonna give y'all no fluff. The way we grew up, around the way, if the OG seen that we had a problem, what they say? Hey, no, we ain't about to do all that. Go get them boxing gloves, and we're gonna put them gloves on, and we're gonna get to it. Y'all gonna end this shit right here. That's the way shit should be. And I really think because we got away from that, that's why youngins are just so quick to pick up these fucking guns. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, what she did was inappropriate. Wrong place to do it. But technically, she didn't really do nothing wrong.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I say this because there's a whole lot of child parent situations or child adult situations that we're dealing with here. I'm using this as an opportunity to gain some wisdom from the parentally experienced on this panel here. Now, firstly, let's just say you just caught wind of this Fight Club-esque situation popping off at your child's school, and your child was involved in one. Win or lose, doesn't matter. That you don't know that part yet. All you know is that the teacher lined up a scrap in the middle of the class, and your kid was on the other side of the spectrum. What is your first initial reaction?
Why the fuck didn't you call me so I could have came up there with the other parents so we could have ran this fade fairly? Like I said, I'm old school. I knocked on kids' doors and asked for their parent and told them what was going on between our kids. And I asked them, do you want to fight my son? I've done it. I swear to God, I've done it. I've left work. I went and picked up Lil J, told him to change his clothes. You feel me? Because they jumped him. You feel me? They couldn't fight him one-on-one, so they jumped him. So I said, okay, Beck, put your clothes on. You know what time it is, right? He said, yep, let's go. We walked. I found out where he lived at. I broke into the building. Yes, I broke into the building. And I walked downstairs and I knocked on the door. The grandmother answered the door. I was respectful. I say, hey, how you doing? Is this the house of so-and-so? She said, yes. I said, well, there's been some turmoil with our kids and XYZ and blah, 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 blah. And those kids jump my son. Do y'all want to fight my son? She got upset and said, oh, you had to talk to his mother and this is that and the other. The mother called the phone, ripping all loud and said the father was mad and this is that and the other. My response was, if your son wants to fight my son, we live at this building down here. We'll be waiting for you guys outside. And if you guys want to come get your issue, you can get your issue too. Simple as that.
So I'm assuming they never came.
Fuck no. Look, they
Did
called
issues with the child.
They called the school. This is what they fucked up at. They called the school and got the school involved. The school ain't even know what the fuck was going on. Now they got their kids suspended for 3 days. You feel me? And he had to sit in the front of the bus because he's a known problem child. So you doing all that woofing and you know your child's a problem. And now when force meet force, now all of a sudden you want to play victim? Nah. Now another thing, parents, stop faking like you don't know what your kids do. You know your kids. Your kids get their habits from you.
Super
the shit
facts.
that you laugh at is probably the shit that's being looked down upon in school. You feel me? Your bad habits they pick up on. So stop acting blind to that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like we just talking about parent teacher conferences, and they be like, "Yo, your kids won't stop talking." I'm like, "Do you know who they father is, nigga? I would never shut up." You feel me? We'll work on it. Smile and nod my head.
All
But
right.
nah, man.
So,
Nah. Go ahead.
so Rock, to go further, that's your initial reaction. So after you ask yourself that question, what's the next move? Because you already found out a scrap happened. So now what?
I'm gonna ask the teacher, do you want to fight me? Because you signed my kid up for a fight without talking to me first. Yeah, I'm a different parent.
That's my problem. Yeah, that's my issue. Why didn't you call me and say something?
Yeah.
Like, kids sometimes they do that.
Reaction to same question to you. What's your first initial reaction first?
That's what I'm gonna be mad because first of all, why didn't I get a call? Why you ain't say nothing to me? And I can say for my children, I guarantee you, if my children are fighting, I already know that it's about to happen. They don't know, like, because they come and tell me, hey, such and such doing something, or such and such instigating, or somebody, so I kind of know when something is about to go down. But if a teacher is rounding them up and letting them go blow for blow in the classroom, I want to know what the hell is going on, for one. And like Rock was saying, that used to happen out in the neighborhood, but it shouldn't be happening in the school. It shouldn't happen in the school. She could have been like, hey, I wouldn't even been mad if she would have said, hey, why don't y'all do it outside the building? Like when school over, if y'all got that much issues, do it outside. Hey, we used to do that. We used to ride the bus to the other people's house. We used to get on the bus. We used to go outside of school. That's what we used to do. But for her to do it in the building, and because you just never know. You just never know. I don't think she should have done that. And I would have had an issue if I had found out that whether my child won or lost, I would have had an issue.
Now, as far as the whole in the building thing, I too am guilty because we used to lock in the bathroom all the time. That's what we.
But that's the kids doing it. It's not the adults.
I mean, well, yeah, that was amongst. Well, of course, that was amongst us, but we freely scrapped in that dang building. It was like it would mainly be three. Like it would mainly be three of us. The two of them scrapping and one lookout. So.
But then you know what? It was underwater. So I'm kind of torn because outside of the building, you really have no control. So people can jump you. Somebody can grab something and hurt you real bad. But with her there, once they would get it out, but once it got too much, you probably can stop it. I don't know. I don't know. I would be upset, but it's kind of like the double-edged sword in a way.
All right. So from the parent's perspective, before you even find out win or loss, the first thing is, why don't I know? And who do I gotta fight? My turn. Is that basically what we're saying here? Is that the general consensus amongst?
I want to know what's going on. Yeah, basically, what the heck is going on? Why haven't I been informed that this is an issue? Like this child, it's an issue with my child, or this child bothering my child, or my child bothering this child. I want to know what's going on. I need to know because if they fighting in school, and though the teacher may have orchestrated the fights, they can take that out in the streets, and they tend to go get other family members. They tend to go get other people, and your child is not protected because you're not with them or you don't know what's going on.
Okay, so let's push this scenario along a little bit further. So the initial reaction, your initial responses, all that happened already. So now that it's pretty much out. Now, I figure like at this point, we're going to the school at this point because now we gotta go to the scene of the action. When you first arrive to the school, I'm assuming we go into the office because you don't know exactly where the kids are.
And where the hell is the teacher? Where is Miss Such and Such?
Well, they're probably in the office waiting because granted, it's out right now. So all everybody knows at this point. So maybe the teacher's in the office now. In this case, This was a 50-something-year-old woman who lined this fade up. It wasn't a dude. It was a 50-some-odd-year-old woman. So let's keep that in mind. So the woman is in the office, both the kids in the office, the other parents are in the office, the principal's in the office. What now? What's the first? What happens then? From your perspective, Weezy, you first.
Well, she had some explaining to do. That's the biggest thing. She needs to explain why or what prompted her to do. Why she has to explain why.
Rocket.
I'm sorry. What was the question again? I just want to make sure I answer this correctly.
All right, so I'll try to cliff note it. This part of the scenario. All right, the initial shock, the initial reaction, all that. So now, at this point, basically, I assume you're going to the school at this point to get to the bottom of shit. So you get there. Now, the word is out now. The beans have been spilled. The snitching has already happened, or so on and so forth. So now, the teacher who's in this instance in the article, she's like a 50-some-odd-year-old woman. So let's keep that in the example. So she's in the office. Both of the children, your child and the other child in the fight is in the office, and their parents are in the office. Principals in the office, all waiting on you. You go in there, see everybody. What do you do or say now?
Now, I'm not tripping off of the kids fighting, because kids fight. That's just what happens growing up. I don't have no ill will towards the parents because they're in the same boat as I am. You get what I'm saying? My first question would be, how did all of this happen? And I need to know from beginning to end what happened. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's my first and foremost. I'm not even going to lie to you. It wouldn't end well for that teacher. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wouldn't. If it was a woman, my wife would probably get on her. If it was a man, I probably would go the fuck off, because in my mind, now here's the kicker. Now let me tell you what I just read a little bit more in the article. That the teacher not only set up a fade, you feel me, but she asked multiple students to try to fight one student.
Oh,
so
no, that's different.
That changes it.
That
so
changes
now
everything.
I want to know what happened, and now I'm gonna be on your ass, or my wife is
Well,
gonna
that's
be on
totally
your
different.
ass.
No, she getting caught outside. No, fuck the students.
Yeah, I forgot about that part completely.
Yeah,
And I read
Nah,
about it.
she
you
getting
know
caught
what,
outside.
Weez? You know what, Weez? The sad part is, you won't catch her outside, because she gonna have an escort out. Nah, I'm gonna get her right there. It got to be right while we there talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids gonna see that I don't play about them. That teacher is gonna understand that I don't play about them, and the school is gonna know that I don't play about my kids. Nah.
So, all right. So we gotta switch this scenario up. Now, Rock, I got your answer. So, in this scenario, after refreshing review of the article that I had shared with the rest of the crew here, basically the Fight Club runner, i.e. the teacher, arranged a kangaroo court-esque jumping on one of the kids, saying it's you, and you, jump on them, and the one getting jumped, you better fight back. So now, not only are we lining up fades, they not fair fades. So, Weezy, you find out one of yours got lined up to get jumped by the educator. What's
Okay,
up?
so did you not hear me say that I'm gonna catch her ass outside? Let me tell you something.
No. Well, this is the thing. You don't know. You find out. This is the thing. More than likely, they're not going to tell you.
No, my child. But excuse me, my child won't tell me. Okay. So Louisa, hold on, because I'm gonna say I had a situation. Louisa is going to know because her children come tell her stuff. I'm gonna catch her ass. First of all. Second of all, I'm gonna catch her ass. Third of all, I'm gonna report her ass after I catch her ass. Let me tell you what happened. One of my children were in they was elementary school. gym teacher, slapped her. She did not do anything wrong. I found out that she did not do anything wrong. She did not yell at the teacher. She did not curse at the teacher. The teacher said something to her and she rolled her eyes. Now, of course, that's disrespectful. She slapped my daughter.
Across the face?
Yes.
Crazy. All right, continue.
So I found out. It was on my way up to that school. And my daughter begged me not to hurt her teacher because I was on my way to hurt her teacher. I promise you I knew what type of car that woman had. I promise you I know what she looked like.
So without incriminating yourself,
I was going to hurt that teacher. If my daughter had not begged me not to put my hands on her, I would have hurt her. So what I did do was I called the school. I talked to the teacher, had an investigation going. I called CPS, reported her ass, had an investigation going on. I called, who else did I call? I forgot who else I called. Oh, Board of Education, had an investigation on. Oh, they was all over her. If I can't put my hands on you, they're going to touch you. So that's what I did. But before I went that route, I was about to go through beating her ass. That's just, okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it there.
Shoot. I low key want Rock to get Kiki on this line so we can get her opinion on this. Oh man.
Like Rock said, you know your children. I know my children. I know my children. She rolled her eyes. Okay, that's disrespectful. But you don't put your hands on my child. And that teacher, the fact that she's setting up fights and jumps, now one-on-one, okay, still a problem. But you having somebody jump a child, oh, you need your ass beat. Simple as that.
Yep. Well, not really a lot of questions left to ask there, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty straightforward, especially when the handicap match came into play. That's a little bit of wrestling lingo for all the fans out there. Anyhow.
Look, Kanye's face says it all. When you make a face like
that's
that, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Because what? Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. Woo. That's crazy. I mean, what you got, Rocky?
Teacher ass. We gonna whoop that teacher ass. I'm sorry. I'm over here sitting here thinking about it. Nah, hell no.
So you're gonna take 50-some-year-old woman and go ham bone?
Man, look, let me tell you something. I always told myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my best to stay from behind bars. You feel me? There's certain things that I have no problem taking the charge for. And in that situation right there, I'm gonna take that charge. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't close fist her, but I'm definitely gonna slap the hell out of her. Like I'm gonna smack her and flames and smoke will come out her asshole.
Goodness.
And if you look closer, you might see Lucifer and a couple of his minions fall out too.
Wow.
No, I'm dead ass. Yeah, I'm dead ass.
I know you are.
Because listen. Let me tell you a story. You feel me? You gotta understand. Let me remind you. You feel me? When you're street fighting, that shit is dangerous. A person gets slammed, paralyzed. I had a friend of mine, you feel me, was fighting, you feel me, out on the street. Niggas pulled up on him, tried to jump him at the gas station. Boom. He holding his, you know what I'm saying? They picked him up, slammed him the wrong way, and he was paralyzed. You feel me? Life went downhill. He had a bright future ahead of him. You feel me? From him he actually ended up passing away from his complications. You get what I'm saying? So we don't play that. You want to set my kid up to be jumped? Like, come on now. And kids are reckless. Kids will do anything. Let's say if that one kid get the best of all of them. Somebody might grab something. Somebody might grab a fucking pipe. Somebody might grab a chair, throw a desk. And now my child is fucked up mentally because they took a bang to the head. At minimum, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna smack the fire out you. I'm gonna make you feel me, and I'm gonna make you understand that I made a dumb decision. And every time you think about doing something like that, you're gonna feel my handprint right across your face for the rest of your fucking life. And guess what? Yes, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna do what everybody else do. The story gonna go viral. I'm gonna start to GoFundMe. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna be soccer balling.
Man. Well, to change gears just a little bit, because I'm pretty sure amongst the parents that are on the panel, they're pretty much in agreement. The decisions are pretty unanimous there. So just to kind of slightly turn the tide in which direction we're going here. It's been when did the inauguration happen? January.
God
And
damn
it
it, bro.
is-
You're making my balls itch by even saying that. Fuck.
So it is mid-March now, folks.
I'm gonna need you to go put some cream on that.
Yeah, no, you need to go see somebody. Over the counter ain't gonna help that.
Hey, look,
But
look,
anyways,
it stopped itching in the next less than 4 years.
so anyhow, in all honesty, allegiances and everything aside, if there are any, what do we honestly think about what's going on during this term so far?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Like, ever since the new president, now we know how everything works and so on and so forth, but let's speak on the outside spectrum. Like, since the new commander in chief took office, how is he doing? How is everything going?
I could describe it in a melody. It's a fucking circus. Like, every time I turn on the TV, Trump said this. Trump said he's going to do this. Every time I scroll on Twitter, Elon Musk did this. Elon Musk did that. Congress this. The Republicans that. The Democrats are mad. Like, bro, I'm over this shit. Like,
Training, I know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I seen. I'm gonna tell you some true shit. I watched when he did his address, right? And we look so bad as a nation. You can clearly see the division. One side is clearly cheering, and you can look over to the next seat and see people sitting there with the I just smelled a nasty ass fart face tight. I'm talking about mad. You feel me? One dude got kicked out because he refused to shut up and sit down, and that's my nigga. You feel me? It's a circus, bro. It's a circus. You feel me? What he's doing, what he's doing to these government workers is wrong. Let's say it, simple as that. What I do like is if it's honestly being done, they're auditing everything to see where all this fucking money is going. At that address, this Bama was naming all types of weird stuff in countries like English, like billions of dollars to teach English in a country in Africa. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about like major, like, honestly, and oh my God, I may sound fucked up when I say this, but who gives a fuck about spending $4 billion for them to teach fucking English? Like, what? Like, there's homeless people out here. Like, for real. Like, it's vets that's out there on these streets that need assistance. And y'all want to send money overseas for English? You got niggas here that can't even speak English. The fuck? Our school system is so behind. Look at China. Them niggas ahead. Like, what are we doing here? So I do like the fact that everything is being audited because I do feel like within the government, some of these positions they're milking money. It's time to let's time to get that money back to the people. Let's cut this shit out. Yeah. But other than that, it's a shit show. And my motto is still the same. Regardless of what happens, I'm gonna learn to maneuver through the bullshit. Like I'm gonna tell you my prediction. You want to be Rock's prediction? We may be in a recession by the beginning of the summer.
You think it's gonna happen that soon?
Bro, when you start warring with countries with tariffs and they're talking about 200% tariffs on all goods, bro, that's gonna cost you think Skull Candies is $23 and that's making you mad? Nigga, your balls gonna itch when you see them Jones is $45.
Oh, I'm already hit, bro. I already see it coming.
Feel me? Like we are gonna get the ass end of it, bro. And let's be real. Like everything went up, cost of living went up, but the pay is not increasing. They're forcing us to be lower class.
Facts.
Well, that's been going on. That's nothing new. And if Trump didn't get in office, it would still happen. So I'm not gonna blame that on him. His ignorance, I'm not gonna blame it on him. That was gonna happen regardless. All this stuff been slowly happening.
He's more blatant with it. But go ahead.
No, I ain't got. I'm gonna tell you how I deal with it. I don't. Why? Because
all you do when you want to have eggs in the morning and you ain't got them because you can't pay.
I haven't bought any eggs.
Fine. Watch when all your hair products go up. You're gonna have to start using.
I don't know how to do natural shit.
Berries and juices. You're gonna have to start.
Wait. I don't have a problem with that.
Because guess what? The price of berries gonna go up.
I know how to go pick them.
Up. You're gonna have to use a license for that.
They're not gonna just make in the country. Thank you.
Everything is going up and everything's getting down. You better learn how to use water and air, my friend. Because that's the only thing that you're gonna use.
The thing is,
I'm like, what'd you say?
I was gonna say the thing is like what we need to do as a people right now. Like if you own land, like housing land and shit, like learn to live off your land. Like people are fools not to have a garden in their backyard. Like that's the cost of produce. You feel me? You get free fucking tomatoes, pesticide free. You know why they're pesticide free? Because you ain't spray them shits down.
Right.
Like everybody should have a garden, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
And shout out to Bello because Bello got this community situation going on where they're gonna have chickens and all of that. See, that's the thing. Like I know that after a certain quality or a certain size of what you're doing, you feel me? Like the space is gonna cause a problem, but everybody need to learn how to live off their land. Like simple as that.
Yeah, that's facts. And that's definitely facts. It's just a shame we living in a time where somebody, because from the outside looking in, like somebody who makes $70,000 a year in salary, you would think they living, they maintaining, they living comfortable. No, we living in an era in time where that's struggle money. How is $70K not enough? Literally, that's
the middle class has become non-existent. They don't want middle class. They just want poor and upper class. And yet this is nothing new. This has been in the works for years, for decades. And unfortunately, like you said, Trump is loud. And I always say that we don't know what's going on. The minute he gets in the office, we know what's going on. But it's planned that way because it's always been that way. It's just Trump is loud and he's an easy target to blame everything on. But a lot of this shit was happening before he was even in office. A lot of stuff was going on before he got in there. Yeah, he added to it. Each president does. but it's not fully on him. All this shit has been going on. This is why I say I don't care who's in office. I don't care what they're doing. I mean, I do care what they're doing, but I don't care who's in office. I'm going to live because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to thrive because that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow the fear mongering to change my mind. I'm not going to allow the fear mongering to change how I cultivate, not raise, because my children are not animals, how I teach them, how I show them, how I deal with other people. We were in a pandemic and it didn't feel like a pandemic to me. We lost people. I lost people. All of us lost people during that time. So I'm not talking about that part of it. But what I am talking about, the fact that we cannot continue to live in fear. Just like Rock said, if you are able to get a garden, get a community garden, share, barter. You don't have to sell it. Barter, give it away. Hey, I can give you these cucumbers, or I can give you these squash for this. I can work on your house for you if you do this for me. The thing is, we're upset, and we should be, because the cost of living is outrageous. But the things that we have to do now, it's nothing wrong with that, because our elders had to do it, and they were way healthier than we are. So a lot of the things that are going to have to change, though it may look bleak, is for the better. A lot of things that we are going to have to do, though it may seem frustrating and we can't understand, we should be doing anyway. Community should be a big thing. We should be coming together and doing these things. And whatever happens in the office, I understand it. We have no control. I don't care who's in it. We have no control over what laws or what stupid shit that they do. So why do we keep getting riled up? It's nothing we can do. We get riled up, we get angry, we want to riot, we want to march, but it's not going to change anything because they don't want it to change. We have to remember that. We can lobby, we can do all these things, we can try, we can vote, you can do whatever you're going to do, but whatever they want to do in the government, they're going to do it. So we as a people, or we as all of us, because it's not only affecting Black people. Yeah, we get the brunt, but it affects all of us, and that's the divide. Because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be us against the government. We are the people, so we have the power, but we allow them to bandwagon us and pander us and cause us to be in fear, and we don't move because we looking at the fucking news when all they're gonna do is circulate shit to make us be scared. We go into another recession, then we survive, then we come out of it, then we make it. All of us were alive during that time. It was a little bit difficult, yes, but we here. Stop allowing the stuff that's going on to continue to make you think that we ain't gonna make it. We're going to make it. We always do.
You want to know what's crazy? I think me personally, I mean, we survive, and you're absolutely right. I think the fear of a recession this time around is just a little bit more, only because there's certain factors. Back then, if you really think about the times, when we were in recession, that's pretty much damn near close to the prices that we paying now, right? When gas spiked up, all that shit, we was paying what, $4, $5 a gallon, sometimes $6. Correct? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that price being at $7 at one point.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, we were able to survive off of that, but over time, like you said, Phoenix, that has become our norm. So if we go into a recession now, you feel me? Imagine what the price is going to be when they start to fluctuate. You feel me? I don't think it's going to be tough. And then you got to look. Federal workers are already unemployed. And then low key, what they're not really talking about is, and it's being quiet, and it's not in the forefront, but the government may shut down tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's just like, because now nobody's going to budge. The Republicans want what they want. The Democrats ain't going for it. What's going to happen? It's about to get real sticky.
People suffer. We suffer when they are the ones that are running. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. The thing is, back then when that gas is up, and it's ridiculous, and it's gonna go up again, just like these eggs. But see, they said that's a whole setup why the eggs that high. But I ain't gonna go there. It's
know
it's going to happen. It's going to
well,
happen.
you know
But if
it's bad.
huh?
You know it's bad when drug dealers are selling eggs.
But this, but this not the first time. It's not the first time with the eggs though. But okay. So let me say this: if we are willing to pay these prices for alcohol, cigarettes, and weed, we are able to pay these prices for other things that we need. Or, like you said, we create it, grow it ourselves. We are going to be able to do it. But it's like no matter how much we fight, how much we talk, how much we have no control over this government. We have none. It's unfortunate, but all we can do is prepare and make sure that we do what we can for each other and for ourselves. There's nothing we can do about what they do. And they don't care because they still getting paid.
Brother, I don't know if Twitter has a seat in the government.
Hold on, guys. I think I may get us blocked for sharing this.
That has never stopped you before.
Exactly. And it's gonna wow you guys. So this is weird. I was just scrolling just now. And have you guys ever seen like the perfect fake boobs? Like silicone, like look at these.
Of course, Weezy gonna say no.
Look at this shit.
What in the?
Hold on, wait a minute. Watch.
You about to get us? Oh yeah, you about to get us canceled.
Bruh, them Jones is like, are they realistic?
They look like they've been done, like they implants, but they got a nice bounce to them.
Yeah, you definitely getting us canceled on this episode.
Oh, I'm getting this canceled.
Well, I will say we ain't going, we wouldn't be able to monetize this joint.
Why? Because it's titties on there, bro.
You dang right.
Look, let me know. You know what?
Cancer.
I've been waiting to talk this shit. Let me tell you something. Facebook is on some bullshit. Let me tell you why. I'm sitting here laying in the bed, watching, reels and shit on my phone. Me and wifey. At the end of a reel, it's a porn advertisement. I'm talking about ass naked titties. You know what I'm saying? Dildo in the joint and everything.
What?
And I'm shocked.
They got that too.
I'm shocked. Like, wait, this is an ad. Like, I had to let it play again to make sure I wasn't tripping. Then
Of course
hold on, wait.
Of course you did.
No,
it's an ad because it's going off of your cookies, bro. What you been watching?
A lot of porn, my man.
That's why.
OMG.
So hold on, wait a minute. So then you feel me? Like now, what they're doing, they're posting porn videos, right? And they're putting emojis over the pictures and posting a link to the video. What up, coach? And you can watch it. And I'm like, dog, you can advertise porn on Facebook now. Somebody found the loophole. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So Facebook X.
Man. Nah, they still ain't got shit on Twitter.
Nah, well, Twitter, they literally put it in there, that they allow it. So that's literally OnlyFans Ad Central.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. You ain't been on Twitter or X lately?
No, I ain't downloaded on this phone.
Oh, I'm telling you
and
right now. There's a reason why they changed it from Twitter to X.
Oh yeah, it goes down. It
takes you down rabbit holes you didn't think existed in life.
Yeah, like your freedom of speech. your freedom on Twitter is way more lenient than, because if everybody did what they did on Facebook, if they did that shit, if everybody did what they did on Twitter, on Facebook, everybody's shit would be deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to think, the person who runs that site is the president's right-hand man.
Well, they both pervs, so it makes sense.
You want to know something? I think the whole world is pervs.
Yeah, we all got a little bit in us. I ain't gonna lie.
No. A little bit. Everybody's a perv.
Yeah.
Women are more. Women are more
control.
pervs than men are. They just hide
They
it.
are. They
Yeah,
are.
it's a good thing y'all can't see us, see our erection.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, y'all, of course y'all pervs. Like unlike us, y'all gotta go. Y'all literally have a sex bag that's filled with stuff that look like you got from a hardware store.
What?
Like literally, you got stuff that plug in that's battery operated. I heard of this joint you gotta put actual gasoline in and pull the string.
What?
See, first of all, no.
That joint got a 2-stroke motor in it, bro?
Bruh, yes. So, bruh, I kid you that his heck not. I swear, dog. So y'all got all this electrical and gas powered equipment.
Wait a minute.
Y'all got all this electrical and propane equipment.
Quick. Let me tell you how that started. That started with women because of men. All right. It's y'all's fault. This is gonna be the only time. Hold on. So let me do it. Let me do it. This gonna be the only time that y'all use it. I don't never say that, but this gonna be the only time. Men doctors, hold fast, sir, hold fast. Men doctors would treat quote unquote hysteria in women by masturbating them. The dildo was created by a man for women. It ain't our fault, it's your fault. Had you not introduced that shit, we wouldn't do.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
And I'm gonna make that excuse for once.
I'm not. I can't accept that. I refuse to believe. Now, for one, it's not our fault. Y'all took a medical procedure and used it for heathenous activity.
The medical procedure was made because their husbands wouldn't hurt them. They was going out sleeping with them damn prostitutes, and so the doctors had to masturbate the women because their husband wasn't doing their damn job.
My goodness.
So y'all be going to the doctor to cheat?
Oh no, not now.
I call objection. That's
you can approach the bench.
That's not masturbation if the doctor's fucking her with the dildo. That's sex.
No.
Right.
No, he was doing clitoral stimulation. And then
That's
they created
Hey, don't try to dress it up. It is what it is.
And then they did make the dildo. But the thing is, if the doctor doing it, it's still masturbation because she ain't knowing.
You know what? I'm gonna spit. No. I'm gonna spit game to my fiance like that. I'm like, Dre, tonight I do clitoral stimulation.
And she gonna be like, okay.
All right, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. So you are not gonna put this on. Y'all knew exactly what the heck y'all was signing up for back in the day.
They didn't.
We ain't stupid. All right. So y'all heard that term and said, all right, he's gonna check my vitals.
Let me find what they called it. Hold on.
If that's what they called it back in the day, that's crazy work. Like y'all gonna dress it up.
They ain't call it. Hey, coach. That's what they call it. That's not what they call it. Coach, that's not what they call it. So men not gonna let their wives go in there and get that release, man.
So I have a question because I'm upset. So why ain't no woman doctors jerk us off then?
Because y'all was already getting it from the prostitutes. Y'all wasn't in hysteria. Y'all always heard release.
That doctor don't know.
Yeah, that. but still, we can. You know how different that would be if
really they want women doctors back then.
It's different for y'all because insurance covered y'all's.
Hey, bro, let me ask you this.
Could be because it was a medical condition.
Quick, I have a question for you. Quick, you ready?
What's up?
Question for you. All right.
What up?
If your insurance covered 4 hand jobs a year with a 0 copay.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
How
My
long?
fiance watched the show. You are not getting me cut the fuck up. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing this with you, bro. No,
Quote unquote, he's not doing it.
I'm not doing this with you.
No, I'm
I
gonna
know
tell
a trap when I know a trap when I hear one, bruh. I got a Virgo and as well, so you know exactly the consequences of me answering
bruh,
this question.
insurance, bro. You have to use it, bro. You gotta
All right,
go
well,
quarterly.
how about this? Is your Virgo around? Would you use it? Say it out loud.
Yes, I would. I would go quarterly,
Is she
and
around?
I will make sure she watches the show. I will make sure she's in the room to make sure that it's done right.
Wait a minute. Is your doctor a male or a female?
My doctor's a woman.
All right, I'm just checking,
And
bro.
look, and here's the freaky part.
That's right, coach. They do.
Listen.
Not kinda neither. They are.
Even if she has a problem, she gonna say, "Move, I'll do
First
it."
and foremost, quick. I hear you talking about if your doctor a male or female.
She think about to go get jerked off by Dr. Harry? No, nigga.
I had to make sure you just said doctor. I'm like, hold on.
Oh, look,
You gotta
look, I found it. Look, let me show you. Okay, so it says in the 50s, the medical community, while still grappling with the concept of hysteria, often prescribed treatments that included forced bed rest and isolation, known as rest cure, and controversially, pelvic massage. This is what they called it, pelvic massage, which could include clitoral stimulation with the goal of achieving orgasm.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go. Give me a couple seconds. I'm gonna use this as a pickup line for my fiance, and I'm gonna come back and let y'all know if it worked. Be right back.
Nigga,
you know what?
Hey, he about to go get some.
Well, about to go give her a pelvic massage.
Yeah, you come back tired. Well, look, this has been a no filter show.
Hold on, Weezy. What was it called? What was it called again?
A pelvic massage.
All right, be right back.
Or be like, hey, let me touch your sacrum real quick.
Oh shit.
That's at the back. That's the bone with a butt at.
Oh nah. That's the butt bone?
It's underneath. So the sacrum is like the coccyx is the piece that's connected to the sacrum. See, that's medical terminology. Yeah, but it's back there at the butt.
Oh nah. So it's like right above the butt crack, right?
She said Virgos be kind of with the shits, but she gotta watch it.
See? It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a good doctor's appointment and a good night for all of us.
But then they gonna be like, you know what? Let me just take over. I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Bill me later. Go wash your hands.
You soaked too. He was sweaty.
Nah, wifey, you probably be like, look, stop. You're not doing it right because he's not finished yet. This is how you do it. Like, yep, there he goes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Just look at the flick of the wrist. That's what it is. The flick of the wrist.
So I tried it, y'all. She looked at me, smiled, and said, "F you."
Should have been like, is that
That's what
yes
she planned on
no?
doing later. See, you missed it. You didn't read between the lines.
Hold on. She's right. Hold on. Wait. She's right here. She's gonna be a special guest tonight. All right. So what did you say?
No, bro. Like, I'm sick.
All right. So she's actually under the weather. That's why.
Oh.
All right. See, at least she said that out of consideration. So and she's sweet. She's such a sweet. All right, so I'm taking this as a W. So that means it worked. She's just sick. She thought about it. So I take that
like
as
somebody put quick in the cup.
Yeah, it did sound like.
But I'm gonna take that as a W. She said she think about it. She said
Quick, it sounds like your mic is in your armpit, bro.
In my armpit now.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You sound a little bit like Steve Urkel.
Hey, go ahead. Am I in my armpit now?
All right. Yeah, you sound like Carl with
Oh.
Early in the damn morning. Mm-hmm. Right after he got off work, I do.
Hold on.
Quick, I mean, she's talking about y'all gonna have a long night. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's real. That's real. And the men didn't know no different. They would come home, their wives cleaning up, cooking with a smile. Hi, honey.
That's
How
because
was
they got squirted on by 6 women today.
your No, I'm talking about no, not the doctor. I'm talking about the wife.
Oh, that's because she squirted on the doctor today.
She got her release. She would
Right.
go in there. Her husband come home from work, dinner done, the kids at the table doing homework, and she's
You
just
got her
smiling.
macaroni and cheese stirred now. She's
Yeah,
down that home.
that's good. But because her husband wasn't stirring it for her, see?
How do I sound now?
Like you're in a water tube.
Still?
No.
No.
See, y'all some jerks. Anyways,
He
she
said,
said,
quick, you missed it because he said that you would be happy because you'd have been squirted on 6 times that day.
Lord.
No,
Anyhow,
he's talking about the doctor.
but anyways, I'll take it as a W because she actually thought about it before she said that few. And the only reason she's actually under the weather now. That's why it didn't work. But it worked, but it didn't work due to certain
Boo.
circumstances.
Sounds like
Health-wise.
a participation trophy to me, boss.
Bruh, I'm taking the W. You ain't gonna take this from me. The fact that it worked in the slightest is a win because I didn't think it was gonna work at all.
Quick.
Sweetheart, you need to learn us women. We kind of we kind of like.
Bruh, I have a whole degree in psychology, and
But
women
man,
is
what
the
your
main
degree
thing
say?
I never figured out.
You ain't figured out nothing.
The women is the main thing I never figured out. I tried several case studies when I was in college. I got a whole degree in psychology, and I still ain't figured y'all out. So it's
Because you
a
can't.
dead
So
mission.
I'm just trying to tell you, we
Guess
are
what?
a trip.
See, quick. Let me tell you something. You already figured them out, and you didn't even realize it. Let me tell you what you figured out.
Tell me, enlighten me, my man.
You can't figure something.
You already figured out that you can't figure them out. That's women.
There you all right. So all
That was
right,
his
fine. Then
thesis.
that's
That was his
there it
thesis.
is. Well, for one, Sting said that the wrestler. The only thing that's for sure is nothing's for sure.
Right.
So you're supposed to never stop stopping.
Yeah, I guess. But that's like a revolving door, bruh. Like this one, oh man. All right. I'm still taking that W. It worked enough.
Don't stop, man.
Oh shit, she turned.
I'm never gonna be able to figure out no woman that can impregnate herself, so I'm not even gonna try that.
Well, look, it's 9:22. I'm tired. We're about to cut this show off because Quick is in denial. He's winning. We lost.
I know I'm not.
Breezy over there blurting out things, and I'm about to fall out my chair.
Hey, whatever.
You want to know where that doctor at? You ain't even see that part.
Oh yeah. Oh, you better sit your little ass down. God damn it.
She said she feeling a little bit
Coach want to
terrible.
know where the doctor at. All right, stop it.
She want to go get a
Like,
release.
Prescribe. Does the prescribe?
It doesn't. No. Your insurance does not cover that. Your insurance does not cover that procedure in 2025.
You can get it for free, for real.
Not by a licensed professional
Man, look,
practitioner.
for all that, they just gonna give her a motorized fucking machine and send her home.
I'm about to say you can just go to the exotic store and get that tool now. Like I said, like I said before, all y'all need nowadays is that toy and a can of gas.
Look, what the prescription gonna say? Set the medium speed at 60 pumps and twice a day.
Take twice a day. It's gonna say take twice a day.
Look, she said she self-pay. I know that's right.
Yeah. Could you imagine the warning label?
Oh man. What is that?
Look, caution, keep away from water. Right. Over excessive use can cause tremors, seizures, and loss of limbs. Do not take
blisters.
Right. Do not take this under the influence of alcohol, pills, or stressed out. Thank you.
And if you
Hold on, hold on. I
suffer
got
from
one for you.
skin,
Forgot
and if
something.
you suffer from skin irritation, consult with your dermatologist.
And special warning: this is not for anal use. There'll be shit
Oh Lord,
everywhere.
Oh
that'll
Lord,
be a blowout for real.
Man, that's fucked up.
Oh
yeah.
Oh,
my
you said
God.
blowout. I just thought about shit all over the
I
walls.
mean, shoot,
Quick,
bruh. I'm gonna
shit's
tell you this: Phoenix will be the one to use that tool, and she still get pregnant.
You know what? I'm done.
Hold up, what?
That's how fertile you are, kid. Inanimate objects that got her
That's
pregnant. All right,
messed
she just
up.
gave birth. She just gave birth to a wad of plastic.
Damn.
Oh no, Rock, you
Plastic?
coming back?
A carriage
Plastic?
fed doll.
Shit.
Yeah, she gave birth to a what's that toy that look like? What's that toy that looked like it was alive? The
The
baby
baby
alive.
alive.
Shoot, see,
You
I
need
had
to
to tell
stop.
that
First
baby
and
how it was
foremost, first
conceived.
and
So
foremost,
it started all.
prefer-
It started all out
Mm-mm.
with a doctor's appointment.
ended up with a baby alive. First
Yep.
of all, I prefer real flesh. Okay. I
Then
need to
don't
feel
go.
the
Then don't go to
skin.
that appointment. Then
I need the skin. I need the connection, the energy, the electricity. I don't, and
well,
not from the wall. Okay.
all you gotta do is
Human
go to the gas.
electricity.
All you gotta go is get your gas tank and say 20 on 7 and get that premium, and you can have the connection all night with that
Look, you put
prescription.
premium in there, it's gonna kill you. You gotta get 87.
All right, no, if you put premium in there, you're gonna have sextuplets.
Oh
Shit.
my gosh.
Well, you know what?
Uh-uh.
This has been a great show. I'm
Don't
tired of
be
talking
wrong.
about. I
Tell
don't want
Keith
to talk
I
about.
said we need to go get a pelvic massage.
Oh no, you gotta tell her. Please tell her and let us know how she. I ain't gonna be the only one using this pickup line.
Oh no! She gonna be with the shit. You just don't know, Slim.
That's what I'm saying. We
Well,
will
mine would have been, but
That's going.
she's under the weather.
Look, I got gloves and everything. I bring home extra gloves from work, nigga. I
You
will
know
play
what?
the role.
I'm done with you.
Let's get to it.
Bruh, he gonna give her an examination with construction gloves, bruh.
It's the latex gloves.
That's a damn shame.
Oh gosh.
All right, y'all. Let's get the hell up out of here, man.
Y'all already know, yo. I am KQuick.com. Y'all already know the vibes. BBF, we in the building. Stay tuned because we got a lot of stuff coming, to say the least. Yeah.
And I am the Blue Phoenix. For those who may not know, I do have a page focused on healing. Yes, I'm silly and a little rough sometimes, but I do still focus on healing. And I will be coming back on the first day of spring. So that's what's going to happen on the Blue Phoenix Hill page on Facebook. We will be back on March 20th.
And a lot of you don't know I have an OnlyFans page called
I'm snitching.
Nah, make sure y'all follow me on all social
It's
media.
called Rock the Boat.
I'm not 100% rock.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at Telemate Rock. It's always a beautiful time being with y'all every single Thursday on this fucking platform. Y'all stay on the lookout. We got some live shows coming to y'all. We got a lot of dope shit that we're cooking up. The weather's warming up. We about to be back outside, so make sure y'all keep y'all ears to the wind and find out what's going on with us. We are who?
The No
The No Filter Show. Yeah.
And we out, y'all.